We hear magnificent tales of ancient beasts, up to 85 feet or 3 meters tall, weighing in as much as 65 tons. For reference, that's the weight of 32 elephants combined. We are told these creatures roam the earth in droves, but they are yet to discover even a single complete dinosaur skeleton. Recent discoveries may shed light on what these ancient creatures actually were. Our history has been altered, our past forever lost. The enemy couldn't afford for us to remember who we are. They have destroyed and hidden away all clues of our past, all hints of our power. But the truth cannot be extinguished, for one day it will return to us. To find the truth, we must go back to the beginning of time. The very first religion spoke of a powerful warrior who slayed the great dragon. Its body was thrown upon the waters of earth, creating the very land we live on today. The shocking reality is, we have found proof on Google Earth. The Christian Bible talks about a massive flood during the time of Noah. This is also referred to as the mud flood. The theory states that the flash flood and the environment worked together to petrify titans, Nephilim, and even dragons. Revelation 12, verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, the Mesopotamian god Marduk of the Euphrates Valley, was said to travel with a dragon companion. The ancient Indian Rig Veda text, dated back to 1500 BCE, speaks of the great dragon, Vetra. The Christian story of Saint George also speaks about a man slaying a great dragon. Why is it these religions from different parts of the world speak all of a great dragon? Is it coincidence? The Bible clearly states the great dragon was named Lucifer. The largest of these creatures were 65 tons, requiring them to eat around 2,000 pounds of vegetation daily. We must also factor in that they traveled in herds. With just 10 of these dinosaurs, they would have to consume the minimum of 20,000 pounds of vegetation per day just to survive. And that's just one of thousands of herds, and just one type of dinosaur. It is not possible that these creatures ever existed. They would have literally consumed every plant on Earth. For decades, they claimed these creatures appeared reptilian, with only scales, but recent discoveries have found that they were covered in feathers, similar to birds in modern time, also similar to dragons. If you ever wondered what a dragon skull would look like, search no further. A dragon skull would be indistinguishable from a T-Rex skull. Furthermore, we are told the T-Rex tiny limbs were arms that they could not even use. But we found an explanation even better. They weren't arms, they were wings. They want the masses to believe a massive and powerful asteroid wiped out every single dinosaur on the face of Earth. So tell me, how did all the other animals survive this mass extinction event? The dinosaurs were used to cover up the existence of dragons, to cover up evolution and God. This was all a clever ploy to support the theory that we evolved from apes. The Anunnaki in ancient Sumerian Empire spoke of brothers who created humans and beasts. One of the brothers was said to have created terrible monstrosities, monsters, and creatures. Was this a reference to dragons or possibly cryptids? We know for a fact that the Nephilim were real through L.A. Marzulli's DNA testing, recovering old skeletons, and other forms of proof, but somehow their existence, along with dragons, have been covered up. The bones attributed to dinosaurs, creatures who never existed. You have to ask yourself, after all of this time, why haven't they recovered a full skeleton yet? Why do they show complete fossils knowing half of the bones aren't real? I can tell you why. Most of the bones were like those of birds. They are delicate and hollow, meaning they decay rapidly and leave behind little to no trace. The T-Rex arms are 100% wings, no doubt about it. Are they using Nephilim and Titan bones and passing them off as dinosaurs? All of these religions that speak of dragons, did they happen to all lie?